Welcome adventurers, my name is Coyote and welcome to my how-to videos. Today we're going to be looking at my bot regulation system. So I've seen this done two different main ways. The first being people just manually putting in the bots that they want into the roboports, and the second being that they set an inserter to limit an amount. And then if for some reason they need more into the system, they'll just increase that number as they go along. However, my system does it a little bit differently. It'll add bots in when I need them, and it'll take bots out when I no longer need them. So let's just take a look quickly at how that works. So we have a requester chest over here that's requesting all our logistic bots for us. And we have the inserter that's only enabled when x is equal to 0. So as you can see, available logistic bots, signal is x. So ultimately what that means is when I need more bots in the system, this inserter will put more into the system. Now, if I don't need any more bots, I have too many idle ones, or too many available ones, this inserter over here is going to be enabled when x is over 100. So when I have more than 100 available bots, so 100 bots not doing anything, this inserter over here is going to put them back into the passive provider, which then is fed into the requester. Now unfortunately, one of the flaws of this system is that pretty much all the roboports have to have this little constraint on it. So they all have inserters that are going to enable when x is above 100. Just because your logistic bots are not only going to stay in one roboport, they are going to spread out as they see fit, or as they finish their job, they'll just dock wherever they can. Okay, so let's see this in motion. So I'm going to go ahead and feed in our logistic bots. So as we can see, the system needs more. It's being put into more. So let's just give it a second to stabilize for us. You just keep looking at that counter. So every time it hits 0, ultimately that inserter is just putting more and more in there. Okay, so it seems to be the 288 is the stabilized number. Excellent. So now let's go ahead and see how the system actually removes when they no longer need it. So let's go and just delete a bunch of this. There we go. So now we're going to see the idle bots kind of increase, and as we can see, the logistics are starting to reduce. So ultimately, as these robots are going to dock, we just don't need them in the system. We can use them elsewhere, so let's use them elsewhere. So the inserters are just going and taking them out and sending them back to the requester chest. I hope that gives you a good idea of how the system works. Please leave it in comments or questions down below, and I hope you enjoyed this adventure and that you'll join me for the next one.